Yo, we're live. All right, cool. Pell and Smoke back again. Right. Been away for a minute. I did actually do the Bournemouth preview. Yeah, I played through it, but I just didn't upload it. Okay. With the what is it? With the Wolverhampton one. Obviously I missed that one, so we're going to do the Newcastle one, which the game's gonna start in like 8 o'clock. So it's gonna start in like the next 3 hours. So I gotta be quite quick with this. But yeah, just to recap on the Wolves match and the Bournemouth match. So against Bournemouth, we lost 3-0. When I did my playthrough, my prediction, I actually drew 0-0. I didn't realize Bournemouth were that good, but so it isn't it. We lost against Bournemouth 3-0. Then obviously we went to the Molineux against Wolves and we lost 2-0 there. Yeah. We could potentially lose tonight. I say that even though are we at home? I swear we're at home. We are. Are we at home today? 1 second. Uh yeah, we're at home. Even though we're at home and it's at 8 o'clock kickoff, the way Newcastle are playing right now and the way that we're playing right now, they're in better form. So I wouldn't be surprised again if they take something away from the match. Do you know like that? And then we've got Liverpool afterwards. So we could easily lose 4 games in a row. Yeah, 4 games on the bounce. Yeah, we're entering into City territory here. So it's gonna be a tough period for Amorim, right? So I'm not gonna say too much about the Bournemouth and the Wolves match. We played crap in both matches. Yeah, we played absolutely crap. I'm not going to single out any individuals or anything like that. I don't believe Rashford should be coming back into the team at all. Like I stand by the manager in that regard. I hope that he gets a move in January. I actually done a strategic review. So if you haven't seen it, then do check that out. I've done a whole strategic review of Manchester United based on the annual report 2024 and Ineos taking over. So if you haven't watched it, check it out. It's like 3 hours long, but I will cut it out into separate videos. Yeah, and just split it out by subject area. Okay. But yeah, let's look at Manchester United. So I'll do the pre-match press conference by Amorim. Okay, so this is the Newcastle pre-match press conference. Right. So we have when Omar Barada, first question, when Omar Barada went to speak to you, you said in Portugal that your first reaction was to say, can we do this in the summer? And it was, no, you have to go now. When you said that, was what is happening now at the back of your mind and how difficult it would be? Amarin responds, there's no point to talk or think about that. I am here and I have to focus on the job. It is part of football to have these difficult moments, and I already knew this was going to be tough. Of course, you expect to win more games, to have players with more confidence, to sell the idea and to work and to improve a lot of things. In this moment, it's really hard. Like I said, we have to survive, to have time, and then improve the team. Yeah. And as I've said before, or mentioned previously, I'm glad that Amarim joined midway through the season. Yeah. I think for me, this season's a write-off anyway. Yeah, I'm not looking at the league. I'm not putting pressure on him to get top 4 or anything like that. Because yes, the Champions League, being out of the Champions League does cost us some money. If we can get there through if we can get there through the Europa League, then that would be great. Okay, but in terms of the league, I'm not putting pressure on him to perform in here. Okay, and like I said, you can use the remainder of the season to just test your tactics. Do you understand? Test your system with the players, see who can play it, who can't play it, and then at the end of the season, you should know who you're keeping and who you're getting rid of. Do you know, like that, or putting forward who you want to keep, who you want to sell, yeah, and who you want to bring in. So I'm kind of glad that he's here, yeah, and he arrived at midway through the season or partway through the season. So that's my thoughts on that. I do like how he answers his questions in the press conferences as well. Right. Next question was, you talked before very openly about how big clubs have to win and they do not have endless time. It is a ruthless business. We have seen that at Man United with Dan Ashworth and also at Sporting with them sacking the man who took your place. Obviously, it is absurd at this moment to be talking about your future, but are you comfortable that you have the time and space in order to do the job you need to do? Amorim responds, the manager of Manchester United can never, no matter what, be comfortable. I know the business that I am in. I know that if we do not win, regardless if they paid the buyout or not, I know that every manager is in danger, and I like that because that is our job. So I understand the question. You can say that I have been here a month and I have had 4 training sessions, but we are not winning. So I have that. That is a reality, and I am quite comfortable with that. Okay, so again, he's answered this question very well. Now, I wouldn't get rid of him. Like, these calls for Amorim to be sacked, I do not understand. Yeah, I do not understand them. I do not stand by them or support them either. Right? He's got a 2.5-year contract. Ineos needs to see this out. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got rid of Dan Ashworth, and they've shown they can be ruthless in that regard. Yeah. Dan Ashworth only lasted 5 months, and they were chasing him down for even longer than that. But with Amorim, yeah, you need to give him time. He should have until the end of the season. Who are you gonna bring in? Like that. Who else are you gonna bring in? Right? So he should definitely have time. But I appreciate what he's saying as well. Like, managers don't have time. They have to deliver. Do you understand? They've got to deliver results at the end of the day. And with this new structure that Ineos are implementing, it's made so that you can switch people out. You can switch the manager in, you can switch the manager out. You can switch the sporting director. You can switch the technical director. Like that? So in that regard, no person should feel safe or comfortable in their job. Yeah, and that goes for the squad as well. No player in that squad should feel safe or comfortable. Right? So I'm happy with how he's responded to that question. Okay. Because you are going to be without your captain who is suspended, could you have Harry Maguire as your captain? Because he has been skipper before at the club. Would you consider having him as captain? You will have to wait until the game and see the captain. All right. Harry Maguire as captain in this interim? Potentially. Although, like I said, and if you watch the strategic review, I would, if De Ligt's available, I'm saying he's our captain. Yeah. De Ligt or Casemiro, but obviously Casemiro is not playing. Yeah, Casemiro should be vice captain in my opinion, to be honest. Okay. Next question. What do you think of Harry now he is back playing for you? He has had a rough couple of years. Amorim responded, he works really well. He is focused on the job and not what people say. He has no excuses, even if he has some tough moments. I think in that department, he is an example. He's there to play, to help the team, and he's trying to do that. Fair enough. Again, journalists trying to push this Harry agenda. Yeah, they have their favourites, to be fair. You mentioned the goalkeeper in the Tottenham game and in this game. Do you think that referees are protecting the players, or do they need to be stronger? Ruben said, after defeat, I do not want to talk about that, but you can see that every corner nowadays is an opportunity. Sometimes you forget the small guys and the talented guys, and you put 11 guys on corners or to free kicks. If you can do everything inside the box, but that is the rules, and we cannot cry about it. We have to do the same thing, and we have to focus on doing the same thing to the opponent. So that is my goal at the moment. Yeah, we've to concede 2 goals from direct corners in 2 games is ridiculous. Do you know like that? What's his name? Onana should have done better. Yeah. Same like Bayern there should have done better, but the way that teams are setting up to, in terms of their corners, to exploit this, you gotta figure it out. Do you know like that? The team's gotta figure it out. Do you need some bigger players? No, what I am saying is if set pieces is becoming so important, you can do everything. We have to learn it, and we have to do the same thing even with the small guys. We just have to copy and do the same thing without trying to change the rules. We have to use the rules to score also the same goals at set pieces. Set pieces are important, and as you've seen on my saves, my EAFC 25 saves, and even in my match previews, I'm crap at set pieces. Okay, I'm absolutely terrible at set pieces. Sometimes I might just start playing it short and just building up again, because in terms of set plays, it's dead. Now, in EAFC, well, in FIFA, you used to be able to create set pieces. Yeah, create set pieces. In FM, you can create set pieces as well, but you used to be able to do it in FIFA, create set piece routines. I don't know why they took that crap out. Yeah, or they took it out, but they shouldn't have. They should have kept it in. Question: Newcastle up next. What kind of challenge are you expecting? They are a team in form at the moment. Obviously, you felt the struggles against Bournemouth. We have to fight against everything because our supporters are always there, but they are tired of this moment. We have to expect that any play from Newcastle near our box is going to make the stadium nervous, and our players have to cope with that. It is a very strong team, very fast, with a lot of pace and a lot of time with the same coach. We have to be competitive and try to win the game. That is all. Yeah, so even there, you can see Amorim admitting that this will be a tough match. Like I said it, like Newcastle could very much take something from their game. They could even win the game. They could go home with 3 points. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with it at all. So he said they're very strong, very fast, with a lot of pace. So in terms of the team, you can't use slow defenders. You probably can't use a high line, to be fair. So we might do a mid block, to be honest. But at home, we should be dominating. We should be the dominant team. Now, to be fair, I don't watch Newcastle like that. I only see the results. But I just know that they're in good form. What do you want from the fans against Newcastle? Nothing. I am not even there to ask anything to our fans. They give us everything. A full stadium, always supporting, clapping after loss. After loss, I just want to give something to the fans, not asking something of the fans. Yeah. Again, like I said, I enjoy his press conferences and how he navigates his way through them, how he answers the questions as well. I've got no problems with anything that Amorim has said in this press conference at all. He's answered the questions very well. Yeah. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's do the match preview for Newcastle. Yeah. So one thing that does annoy me, I will say this, one thing that does annoy me about Amarim is his team selection. Yeah, that's the only thing I've got to say. Like, persisting with playing Bruno in the 10 and playing Mainu in the 8, it just doesn't work. Yeah, you need to switch them. You need to switch their positions. Right? I'm tired of seeing it. I am actually literally tired of seeing it. Yeah, I don't like him doing that at all. Don't like him doing it. We're at home. Man United. We'll play Newcastle. They're better than us. Look at that. Okay. Let's go to team management. Tactics. Let me import this code. So we've got CZ and UW D. That's 343. So the last match we played against Wolves, the lineup was Onana, Martinez, Maguire, Euro. And then we had Mainu and Ugarte in midfield. Midfield pair. Do not like this pair at all. We had Dallo and Mazraoui. And we had Fernandez and we had Ahmad. That was our team selection for the last match. All right. Having two defense-minded players on the wing against Wolves, I don't like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. Again, like I said, having Fernandez in the 10 and Mainu in the 8, don't like it. He needs to switch these two. Yeah, if Fernandez is playing. Fernandez is out of the team at the moment. So, yeah, with Fernandez out of the team, I'm playing Cass. Mount's injured. I don't know why he's not playing Cass, but Cass needs to play. Cass and Ugarte are best midfield pair, in my opinion. Playing Højlund up front as well. He's got no hold-up play. So you imagine you've got Bruno. You got Bruno, Ahmad, and Højlund up front. Højlund really wants to run in behind, to be fair. As I've said before, Xerxes needs to start. In my opinion, Xerxes needs to start. So in this game against Newcastle, given what the manager said, I would play. I don't know if Delit's fit. Is Delit fit or is he injured? Hold on. Manchester United. Is there any team news? What's the team news? Okay. I don't know if he's fit. I don't know what's happened with Delit, to be fair. Yeah, he might be injured. But let's say he's injured. You can have Maguire there. I'd have Mazraoui with Euro because they've both got pace. And like I said, I'm not looking at the Premier League. Right? I'm just not. So you start with your best 11, right? Mainu should not be playing in the 8. Play him in the 10. Ugarte next to Cass. Yeah. And I know there's a rotation policy, but to start the match, play your best team. Play your best 11 and then make substitutions depending on the situation. Yeah, at 60 minutes, make a substitution. Or half time, make a substitution if necessary. Yeah, I would play Garnacho and Anthony on the wings. Now, I know he likes to invert his wingers, but I would just start them there. You can change it at half time if you want to and invert it if you want to. Okay, Mainu, Ahmad, and then I'll start, obviously, Xerxes up front. That's what I would do. Yeah, because down the wings, you need an attacking threat. This is an attacking formation. You've already got 3 defenders. Plus, you got Cass and Ugarte. They're not very attack centric. Do you understand? So you got basically 3 defenders, 2 neutrals, right? And then you've got 5 attackers. Yeah, which is kind of what you want, to be fair. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. This would be my team for like literally the whole season. The only one that I'll the only one that I'll switch out is Maguire for the lit if the lit's fit. That's what I would do. That would be my starting 11. Onana, Mazraoui, the lit, Euro, Cass, Ugarte, Anthony and Garnacho as wingbacks, Mainu, Ahmad, Xerxes. Obviously, there's talk about Garnacho going out on loan. If he goes out on loan, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But if he's staying, just try him out on the wing. Try him out as a wingback. If you don't learn it, then he don't learn it, innit? Yeah. And that's that. Same for Anthony as well. Let's look at it. So, Xerxes, you are going to play. Sorry. Support. I want you as a playmaker. Roman. Mainu. I want you as a shadow striker. Attack. He used to play striker as well. That's what I would do. And yeah. Mount's injured. Like the fact that you're playing Ericsson instead of Cass, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Man, Rashford's not gonna play. So let's take him out. I think the rest are fit. Yeah. So this is what I'll do. Let's see. Okay. Live game from the Premier League on the way. It's Manchester United facing Newcastle United. Cheers, Guy. I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi. Hey. Ah. Nope, not happening. Alright, got a natural. Ah, menu. Ah, man, needed a bit more than that. You know. Ah. Bro, my player switching is just terrible right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah! Oh my, I thought he was offside. I thought he was offside. But yeah, Xerxes would normally have bagged that if he was in that position. That's on me. Come on, man. Run into an offside position there, Xerxes. Bro, and it's just running through my team and that. Oh my days, you've been caught. Good recovery. Oh, fam. Oh my days. No. I hope they don't do this in real life. The hell, man. Okay. Ah. They're giving them way too much. Alright, let's go, let's go. Ah, was that Garnacho? It was Garnacho, you know, it would have been. Good defending. I got turned out again. All right, let's go Garnacho. Ah, I can't cut in like that because you're left-footed. Yeah. Normally I would like to do that, but I can't really do that with you. You gotta stay on your left. Gotta stay inside. Where the hell is that coming from? Okay. Losing 1-0. Obviously, we've got the Liverpool match coming up. Do I make a sub? I'll make a sub at 60, regardless of the result. That was an individual error as to why we what the? We've had chances. Offside. Damn it. Man, days. Allow it. That's on me. Xerxes not doing that. That's on me. Oh my god. Hey. Concentrate. Lack of concentration there. Oh my days! Go on, guys. Garte doing what Garte does. Ah. 60 minutes. All right, let's make a sub. Let's bring him off. Put Highland on. Complete. Who else can come on? They need to stay on. Anthony and Garnacho need to stay on. And this is also with us playing Liverpool, Against Liverpool, you might want to play Dalot and Mazraoui or Dalot and Malacia as wing backs. But against these teams, even though Newcastle is a strong team, just attack, man. Just attack. And have to change our game a bit. I need to swap out. What's his name's wrong? Yo. Ball. Let me change Mania's role. Since we've got Highland up front, I want you to be a playmaker. And it's because they don't have the plus in it. So it's just not fluid. We can at least get a draw. Come on, team. Good work, Cass. What is Gotti doing? Yeah, good defending there. Trying to slide in on my player. Are you crazy? Oh my days. What are you doing? Didn't want it to go on the outside. I want it to come on the inside. Good. Forced him out. Oh my days. What are you doing?
Well read to gain possession. Good challenge, and the throw-in will follow. Joelinton. Almiron. Guimaraes. This is a lovely spell on the ball.
Turn in.
A little sloppy on the ball there.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans are doing their bit, trying to spur them on to this equaliser.
I see how you can do that.
Still pushing forward in search of the equaliser. Has the space to whip it in here. do from here? Casemiro.
Oh my days!
And that's a great bit of goalkeeping. That's what he's there for. Just needs the composure.
Oh my God!
Very well kept.
He's not missing that. Hoyland's not missing that.
Linton.
That was me.
And Tonali. Isak. This could be dangerous. Isak. Really good goalkeeping there. Well, that brings the match to a close.
Damn.
A frustrating one here for United. Far from their best. And it's 3 points dropped.
Well, they were just a bit off it today, weren't they? Sometimes that happens. They need to reflect and learn from it and then look to bounce back in the next game.
Well, we know what a good player he is, and he's really showed it today. What's your verdict, Sue?
Yeah, his performance was good. Crucial goal which gave them the lead and the belief to then go on and get the result. He showed quality throughout.
One 0 full time. So there you can see we lost. Yeah, lost 1-0 to Newcastle United. Xerxes had chances. I think Mainu had a chance, and also Hoyland had a chance there at the end. Yeah. Now, they would have bagged. Yeah, they would have bagged. Right? I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, when with Hoyland's one, I was kind of stuck in two minds between doing a finesse and just striking it. Okay, and my hand slipped, but Hoyland would have bagged in that circumstance. Like in that 6-yard box, I think Hoyland's bagging. Do you understand? Xerxes as well. Xerxes should have bagged. Let me see if I can get the replay. Foul shot. She had Mainu with a shot. Let me show this. Yeah, so Mainu shot, 56th minute, hit the woodwork. Yeah, he should have bagged in from that position. Right. You had Xerxes shot. He should have bagged there. Or done better there at least. You could have probably passed. You could have passed it actually. You could have passed it to Ahmad. Where's that save? There was another one. There was one at the start where Xerxes was through. Yeah. There was another one when Xerxes was through and he could have slid it through the keeper, underneath the keeper. But the keeper saved in it. But yeah, that's the review for, or the prediction for Manchester United versus Newcastle. I think that depending on the team that he puts out, we'll have to wait and see in it. But like I said, I'm not really bothered about what happens in the league. I don't really care. Like that, I think this season's a write-off, as I said. However, I would say he's trying to. Oh crap! Hold on. Let's unplug that. Yeah, sorry. I would say that yeah, I would say Newcastle has every chance of walking away with something. Yeah, every chance of walking away with something in this match. Right, every chance of walking away with something. They had shots. They had opportunities where they were through. Scoreline, obviously, this one was 1-0 to Newcastle. They've been scoring. They've been bagging goals. So the potential is there. I think in their last couple of games, Newcastle's form See, they won against Villa. They won at 3-0. They won against Ipswich 4-0. They beat, who's that? Is that Brentford? Yeah, they beat Brentford 3-1. Yeah, they beat Ipswich, not Ipswich, Leicester 4-0. Yeah, so they're scoring goals. They're scoring goals. And in the last 2 games, they've had a clean sheet. Whereas our form, yeah, we've lost the last 3 matches. And we've conceded stupid goals as well. Yeah. Yeah, we've conceded stupid goals, even though our play, let's say, our overall play has been fairly decent. Actually, no, it's not. It's been crap. Our play's been crap. Yeah, our play's been crap. What am I talking about? Yeah. But yes, I'm going for 2-1 Newcastle. It depends who scores first. If we score first, then I can see us winning the match. However, if Newcastle scores first, I see them winning the match. Yeah, I see them winning the match. Yeah. And that's it, innit? Yeah, Bell Cullen. Like I said, check out the strategic review that I did on Manchester United. And that's it, and I'll see you for the Liverpool match, right? I'll be doing my prediction on that one, and I'll also be doing a review of the Newcastle match, right? Recap. Yeah. Bless.